We knew that this Longview Theater, which is just a block and a half from the Columbia and 2.5 blocks from the college theaters, and we wondered if they would be willing to sell. They were very gracious and kind, and of course we were somewhat intimidated by the prospects of acquiring a property, especially not knowing exactly during this recession what properties were worth or what we could afford to pay, and was there enough commitment on the board to do so, but we felt like we should just go ahead. They indicated they wanted and aspired to sell the property to someone who would utilize it in such a fashion that would be beneficial to the entire community. And so we felt like we had an immediate connection with them, because that, of course, is what community theater is all about.
I teach at Portland State, so I have quite a bit to do with the artistic community there, and they are just astounded what we have here in Longview. That we have the Columbia Theater, we have those 2 theaters at LCC, and then now we have this new space, which they don't actually know about yet. But I know that when I first walked in here with Tim Cusick, I just went, wow. Yep. You know, it's actually, the potential is much greater than the old Pepper, because of the high ceilings, the interesting space, and it's very flexible. You can move the seating around, and you can have a thrust stage. You know, you can do many different things with that. It's really an interesting venue for theater or other things also, maybe jazz performances or cabaret performances. I mean, you know, it's really spectacular.
Any number of things, because the space is spacious,
right?
And yet there's an intimacy about it that I love.
That's right.
We are very fortunate that we live between 2 large metropolitan communities on the I-5 corridor, which makes travel very easy. So for folks from Seattle to come south and Portland to go north, we sit in a nice spot. There are a lot of theaters that would die to be able to have a location between 2 metro areas like we have.
I'm working right now on connecting with the Pacific Conservatory of the Performing Arts in California to work on some online webinars and getting some of their professional directors and designers to start teaching our directors and designers, just giving them new ideas on new approaches, what's current, and to keep us continually thinking outside the box and trying to work towards what's happening in the professional theater world now. I really want it to be about welcoming our community members in at whatever level you're at, and showing you how you can be better. And I've thought about this when I am old and have moved on. I hope that I have created a place that is always changing in a positive direction, and that we have a foundation of professional people teaching, always teaching, young people and adults that are excited and interested in theater.
Everyone got very excited about having children's after-school theater as part of our punch. We visited then with the Youth and Family Link program to see if they wished to partner with us. We talked to the school districts, Longview and Kelso school districts, and they were all interested and got involved with their middle schools. Right now, we know that these children have absolutely soared in language usage in just the course of their first year involvement. Their academic levels in both math and reading also have increased significantly. But over time, we're hoping to see reduced dropout rates, greater participation. Teachers report even now the increase in their activity, their responsibility towards addressing homework, participation in the classroom. All these things are showing big results already.
We're already seeing a lot of potential to move forward into more of a professional atmosphere. So we really are excited to get them learning early, and then they'll move on to the high school theater also and be stronger leaders in their classes.
It has been absolutely thrilling from my position on the council to watch this facility grow and emerge. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears, a lot of tremendous effort from volunteers in this community. But it is an example of Longview and the sense of community with the arts that makes this community such a special place. We have great dreams for Stageworks Northwest, and those dreams include being part of an arts and entertainment district at this part of downtown Longview. We've got the Grand Lady, the Columbia Theater. We've got, not too far away, the Rose Center for the Performing Arts with LCC. And now we have the smaller stage for community productions. A great combination of assets that is ready to launch Longview as an arts and entertainment center. We are committed to the arts, and it is great to be a part of that political community that says yes to the arts.
Overall, the entire program, we think we're going to be able to do this in under 1.6 million or 1.67 million. We've got some grants secured, we have others in place, and we're looking to start a capital campaign that we can hopefully wrap up by December of 2013. With luck, with good fortune, and continued energy and effort, we're going to be able to start the construction of our renovation in the spring of 2014. Our capital campaign will include a great deal of local effort and local energy, and so we just urge everyone who's ever been at theater or at the Pepper or the Columbia or the college or the high school to realize that we cannot get there alone. It's going to take all of us working together to do this, but together we can accomplish this. And so we really urge your participation and support in the next few months.
I probably am not going to remember this quite right, but what I heard once say, once you've been on the stage, you're part of the community. You can no longer go back in your shell. You are part of the community now. So that is what I find so exciting about Stageworks Northwest, is that it's giving so many opportunities for people in the community who have so many talents to be part of that. And the development of an old building over on the main part of town, that's going to be such an addition, or is such an addition to the growth of the Longview community. It's really exciting, and I'm glad to be part of it.